All right, welcome back, my first graders. We are finishing up our rainbow spiral snails. So you should have something that looks like this. Go and find it, or if you need to remake it, remember we just make that line, that spiral line, close it up, make our little snail, boom. If you made that with Sharpie, your permanent marker, then you can paint right over it. If you just used a black marker, you'll need to either use markers or crayons to complete your picture. So why we did that snail to make something rainbow is because of that beautiful spiral shell. And what I really want you guys to realize is that we talk about Roy G. Biv and we talk about the rainbow colors. And just like on our watercolor tray, it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and IV, indigo, violet is purple, basically. So, Roy G. Biv, but it doesn't just stop at purple. It's not like it's over and then it ends. It actually loops back over to red again. And that's why we always call it a color wheel. When you see this in the art room, you'll see lots of color wheels in the art room because it starts red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and it goes back again and it just continues. So we'll talk a lot about neighboring colors, like yellow's neighboring colors are green and orange, and blue's neighboring colors are green and purple, but red's neighboring colors are not just orange, they're also purple as well. So see that? It doesn't just end at purple, it goes back to red, which is really important. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna color in our spiral snail shell rainbow, and when it gets red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, what does it start with again? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And you'll also notice if you use watercolors that you can blend them together. And the neighbor colors, when you blend them, they look beautiful together and they blend beautifully and they don't make yucky colors. They make beautiful colors. If you're using markers, you'll also notice that too, though. When you start, you can blend the next color into it. You don't have to stop at an exact line. You can kind of make it a little straggly, like so if I start with red, I don't need to go too far with the red. I just go red, and I can even kind of make it kind of scraggly at the end there. It doesn't have to be a perfect straight solid line. You can if you want. But if you start going into the orange, which is next in the rainbow order, you can blend those two colors together and it'll make a pretty color if they blend. And I also want you to know that these colors go together for scientific purposes, not just because somebody like Mrs.Michie said, oh, these look really pretty together. It's actually scientifically that they go in that order. And isn't that amazing that science was totally right? And those colors look gorgeous next to each other. And it makes perfect, beautiful sense. So you can do it with your markers. And again, you can blend those colors. When they're neighbor colors, they blend so beautifully. Some colors blend better than others, and we're going to talk about that more as the year goes on. And you can just keep going and going and going. Or you can go into your watercolors if you have watercolors. These are going to blend much more, and you're going to see how pretty those colors blend. But try to stay in your lines, because then you might have the problem where your colors are mixing the wrong way and maybe mixing with colors out here that don't mix so well. But you know, you learn from that too. So you could start your watercolors. When you use watercolors, my older students know that water is your friend. You want to get a lot of water on that brush, and then you can get a lot more color a lot faster. Now, if you're using markers, sometimes you'll notice that there are fancy colors that are kind of a purpley blue. And if you wanted to do a rainbow with markers and add those other marker colors in there, you can do it. Or if you're doing watercolors, you're gonna make those colors. So that kind of, we're gonna get that kind of beautiful color between the red and the purple, which is what they consider violet. That little color right there that you're getting in between those colors, you're now getting more of a violet, which is a purpley red. So here you're kind of mixing colors, but you've got to dip your brush if you're using paints every single time. Anyway, fill up that beautiful snail. Keep on going. Doesn't stop at purple. Fill it up. Blend those colors if you can. You can also use crayons. Fill up your snail. Then you can paint in your little snail whatever color you want, whatever you want your actual snail body to be. And you can also even do a background of some kind if you want. Anyway, enjoy, have fun creating. You can send me pictures of your product right there at my email that's already on your Canvas page. Enjoy!